What's going on, guys? I'm Maze, here with my review on the third Pokemon Sun and Moon anime opening. This is a first opening review for my channel, so all support such as hitting that like, subscribe and share button is greatly appreciated. I honestly feel like this is the best review I've ever made. But yeah, let's not waste any more time and jump right into this review. So the first shots we see in this opening are beach locations and a somewhat forest/jungle area, and to be honest, I think this is a great way to introduce the opening as it shows the audience what kind of place Alolan is. Yes, pretty much all of us started watching this anime since episode 1, but it's still important in my opinion to establish firstly in every single episode and an opening of a TV show what location the characters are in. This would also help new viewers understand if they are to watch the anime at this point. But overall, for some reason, I really like these establishing shots. To put the sprinkles on top of this cupcake though, I also like seeing the Pokemon lurking in the forest area as it gave the location more life. I like seeing the time lapse of the clouds in the sky, it was very nicely animated and relaxing to look at. And finally, the music built up nicely for the anime logo to appear. Moving on to the next shot though, it was Poipole sitting down in the dark looking a bit sad, but it then got drawn towards a little light shining, which I believe this was perfect imagery. Of course, as we know from the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games, Poipole comes from a world where there's no light and wants light to appear again. So to further add on to this, when Poipole saw this little light shining, it was basically its hope. It's hope to find light and happiness, which betrays Poipole's ambitions nicely. We then see in the next shot Poipole travelling through an ultra wormhole, which all I've got to say for this shot is that the camera angles were shown amazingly. One thing I didn't like about episode 52 and episode 53 of this anime is how the camera angles in the ultra wormholes were so simple. It made the wormholes feel so linear too. So to see this improved makes me really happy. Anyway, in the next shot, we then see Poipole checking out every new thing, which I believe this is another nice way to portray it, as of course it just arrived in a world it's never seen before. It finds all these things to be so weird to it, yet it also wants to find out as much as possible. Again, this is another nice way to show ambitions. When I was watching this opening for the first time, I expected Poipole to go straight to Ash after the wormhole, but nope, we got these scenes first, which is great because of what I explained. Moving on though, we then proceed to see Poipole transition onto the Pokemon school roof. I found that quite clever. But anyway, it then sees Ash and Pikachu training and flies towards it in a point of view shot, which that shot was very nicely done. I can't express how much effort the anime creators are putting into camera angles in this opening compared to what we see in actual episodes and even some previous openings. It's so awesome to me. But anyway, I believe the reason why Poipole got attracted to Ash is because of the Thunderbolt Pikachu was making. That creates a lot of light, which like I've explained, Poipole just wants light back in its life. The next shot then consists of Ash, Poipole, his classmates and their Pokemon running, which I really like this because 1. Poipole grew a bond with Ash once meeting it, it pretty much had no friends as it was alone in the dark shot, but now it finally can be happy once again, and 2. This shot shows the bond between the classmates very nicely. We then get to see behind the classmates, and you gotta love the little touch of Turtonator running slowly, as of course it is a heavy Pokemon. The classmates then get up in the audience faces and start to sing along with the song, which is just meh for me. But I do really like how they are sticking along to the theme of the classmates singing along to the opening theme, as of course in the first opening, the classmates go ay 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 ay. Moving on though, we then see shots which I believe we saw in episode 61. Which I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Pokemon using episode clips in openings. I prefer newly animated stuff. But hey, if I'm wrong about it being episode 61, do correct me in the comments below. But I will also say for this scene that I do like some of the shots they used, such as Ash preparing to fly with Garchomp and all the classmates in the sky in one perfect picture. Finally, to wrap this section up, I really like how the opening is telling us the story of this Ultra Guardians arc. It will also remind us every episode if we forgot in the meantime. Moving on once again though, this shot by far is my favourite. It shows us the Ultra Guardians looking above to the scary Ultra Beasts, the somewhat villains of this arc. The creators added such a great dark effect to this shot, which makes the audience feel intimidated. I sure do, and it made me feel hype at the same time, as of course we get to see all these unique, cool Pokemon soon make an appearance in the anime. You know, this show also kinda reminds me of Team Flare in the XYZ opening. Very nicely done. And finally, to top this scene off, the background looked beautiful. After this shot though, once again, the characters sing along to the song, which I'll say this again, I feel meh about that. Next though, we then got the most surprising shot. We've changed art style to this kind of cute theme. It's cute to me anyway. It was eye candy and portrays the characters and their Pokemon characteristics greatly. The entire opening then ends off with Ash, Poipole and the classmates looking at the stunning sunset, which is a fantastic way to end the opening for me because it felt like we just saw the guys begin and end their day. It was so satisfying, except when the Show Pro logo appears. Nobody likes you giving us copyright claims. Anyway, overall, as you can probably tell, this entire opening to me was spectacular. The clips fit perfectly. The song, which I didn't mention much, was actually one of the best songs I've ever heard for Pokemon. The visuals were stunning, I'd even call some scenes sexy, and finally, I like how it's told one big story, but also keeping secrets in the back for us to find out in later episodes. This opening overall gets a rating of 9 out of 10. I find it to be as great as the XYZ opening. That's just my opinion though. However, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this opening. I'd love to hear. But overall, that now concludes it for this video. So if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a subscribe for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out.